another episode of Women Cocktails and Whatever. It's your big little sis, Deasia.
Chelle and Antoinette.
Hey y'all, we're back.
Okay, let us start off by apologizing.
I apologize.
We have been having some technical issues, some health issues, some life issues, some adulting issues, just a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. So we have been a little off with pulling up this second episode.
We are sorry.
But if y'all only knew that technology has not really been on our side for a lot of reasons.
But we here.
And that's all that matters.
And we thank you all for coming back and being patient with us.
Yes.
Because, you know.
Hallelujah.
You and we, us never part. What's the rest of it?
I don't know.
Whatever. Okay. All right.
Okay. So, now that we're back, I hope you got your snake bites so that we can take these snake bites. Snake bites.
We need them. And we probably figure you do too.
Why wouldn't you? Oh, sorry. I apologize. The episode gonna be called I Apologize. Here we go.
I'm not mad about it.
Good job.
Okay, I feel like I can't complain to production.
You can't complain to production. Okay, so sis, we have a drink here. It was my choice this week. But since you mixed it for me, you gave me your Vanna White hands and you was killing it. I'm gonna let you run this off. You did it!
What's the name of it?
It is called a cucumber cooler.
I feel like you gotta read
I was gonna My English have been so bad today. What did I say earlier? Excuse me. I just be want to kind of something. You know. Listen, Graham, I don't know what's happening in my life, but here we go. I think we're going to go with cucumber mint cooler.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yes, because it's got the cucumbers. Oh, I think I ain't had no mint in there, huh?
No.
In the Frigidaire? It went bad?
Oh, no, I did look earlier, and
it went bad.
Yeah, we're not going to.
Okay. That's okay. But it's a cucumber mint, just to let you know, cooler. And it consists of...
Okay, so you got an ounce of the cucumber mint kettle of vodka, and then you got an ounce and a half or so of the gin, okay, and you got 3/4 ounces of simple syrup, about an ounce and a half of lemon juice, got a couple of slices of cucumber, okay, you put all of that up in the little thing, you go muddle, right, and then you be like ice, and then you go shake it, and then you be like pour it up, okay, and then you put your little cucumber garnish, and you be like salt bay, and then you go like ooh club soda. I have forgot to put that in the original.
Slight thing, but you know it's club soda. You top it off with the club soda, and then you add the salt. Technically,
don't ever shake your club soda
because it's gonna be like.
Which sometimes people like that, but you know.
Explosion.
Not with my drink.
All right, let's see what we hitting on. Cheers.
All right.
You know what this drink tastes like? And I don't mean this in a bad way. Diet. like
it's giving me very much skinny girl. Skinny girl drinks here.
Diet.
I'm not mad about this.
It's the soda water. I feel like I might not want the soda water.
Let's stir up real quick. See if it do something. But I like it.
I like it. It's very cucumbery. I wish I had the actual mint. That was it. That was it for you. Yeah. I wish I had the actual mint because of the Kettle One cucumber and mint is that I wanted to put mint in here. We really had this drink set a week ago. Here we are. So I guess the mint went bad by then, but here we go.
But and a little. I feel like the mint would give like super freshness. That mix.
The mix helps.
Yeah, go ahead if your drink.
But I also think if I made a second one, because I actually don't mind having another one of these. Okay. I don't want the soda water. I mean soda. Yeah, soda.
Yeah,
club soda. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Is soda water and club soda the same thing?
Google's free. I don't know.
Let's Google it. I also don't like saying soda water, so I'm gonna hope that it's the same. It makes me feel very like Southern white. I don't like that.
Okay.
It's not my thing. Okay. So we gotta get into some things.
Some of that little girl talk.
Work that body. Work that body.
Girl talk.
Work that body.
we girl talking about?
I don't know. Okay, so I had seen a random video, and the girl was like meeting dude's parents or whatever.
Okay.
And the parents was like mad, shady, and disrespectful.
To her?
Yeah. Like,
why?
he was like, hey, here's my girl. I don't really know. Like, I don't know, but he was like, here's my girl. And Moms was like, okay. And she was like, hey, it's so nice to meet you.
How long have they been dating?
For a little bit. I'm going to say at least like a couple good, like, half a year.
What's the appropriate amount of time you think before you introduce said person to your parents?
Girl, I'd have been in a whole 2-year relationship and you ain't meet my mama, so no, what?
I respect that. I think that's weird to me because I feel like me and my mama close, and me and my mama like
they do
like they immediately like, and not in no way like I'm introducing you to my mother, but just being like, oh, that's my mom, like like it's whatever. I don't know. I never take that so seriously.
I think it depends though.
It's serious when I start bringing you to family events. Yes. I feel like when if you just meet my mom in passing or whatever, that's different. But if I'm like, are you coming to Thanksgiving and are you coming to Christmas when we're like actually doing the thing and you got to meet my uncles and cousins and aunties, I feel like that's a little bit different, especially my cousins. And I'm very male dominated in my family, so they all cool, but no, they judging you and sizing you up low key.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on family too, though, right? Like some people is very much so like they families say if you bring somebody home, this is the one, and if we don't work out now, I gotta spend the next 5 years trying to figure out. Even if like you could get remarried and they be like, but who is that?
Let me tell you,
I don't have time for that
because because I said I have a lot of men in my family. The women's that come, if you introduce us to this particular woman, we don't want nobody else. It's really how my like. Me and my cousins, so it's not too many female cousins, specifically on my daddy's side, because my mama's side don't live in Chicago. But me and the few females that's a part of our family, we have like girl nights. It's only like 3 of us. All the other women is like wives and ex-girlfriends.
Because ex-girlfriends.
Yes, some people we just not getting rid of.
Hey, because you coming?
Yes, and you better like the next time
you invite the new girl.
If we like her, maybe. I mean, I will definitely heads up the girl, but like, I guess my cousins probably figured it out at this point.
Because they don't bring people.
They don't bring nobody else.
But okay, so that's how it is. Like, I feel like when I was with somebody and they didn't meet my mama, she didn't live in the same place as me, so that makes sense. But I feel like if like, okay, introducing people to your family and like you're very family oriented, so you're doing things with your family, that's a whole different ball game than like your mama knowing you got fly by nights. Because then it just be like, hey, baby. And they don't particularly care too much versus like, oh, you want to now I got to sit down, have a whole conversation, lay out my life plans and stuff, talk that.
What about the mamas who don't let you go? You ever had them situations? Like you been dating a dude, you met his mom, and the mama loved you. You don't date that dude no more, but the mama be like, what up,
still call you to give you updates on their life, their grandkids' lives.
I know certain people, I don't really have that experience with one mama, and I actually don't mind. Like, we cool, like, but me and her son, my ex, are still cool, so like, but we're not together, nothing there. But I don't mind that, but I feel like if it was a different ex and their mama was like, so bad, I'd be like,
I feel like I have to have such a close relationship with your mama for me to not care about that. Because even if, like, when we dated, me and your mama was cool, once we get done, them was the benefits of me. Your mama likes me. I don't know what to tell you and the next person, but, like...
I remember his mom being like, I'm having ladies' night, you're coming. We were so not together, just so moved past.
But, like, stuff like that,
But cool. I'm like, I could never tell her no.
I told your son no. I'm going to tell you no.
Nah, we had a relationship like that's like my mama. Like we had a good relationship.
Well, that's what I mean. That's different. Yeah. Like if you're really like you're my second mom, extended mom, whatever, and you've been around me, then cool. But if it was just like I got close to you because like I'm dating your son. Hey, mom, like what you doing? Like let's run to the store. Let's go get our nails done. Let's like find some bonding stuff to do. And you happen to be like, she's a great person. I was when I was with your son, and we ain't no more. So I hope because also I feel like I don't want to be the person that makes it uncomfortable and awkward for like whoever you date next, because I've also been in this situation.
I can see how that could be a thing.
You be like, yo, and not like, I kind of be like, I know people will stay around either because the mama decided you was her favorite or because you think you're gonna have an end. And if that is how that works, then that is what it is. But it's still a weird position to be in. Yeah. Of like the new girl coming, you like, hey. Girl, hey, like I don't have time for all that. Now, if your mama got like some cookout food that I want, I'm gonna stop by early.
Listen, because I got a mama, I'll be like, every Thanksgiving, can you make me some dressing?
I will definitely stop by early.
You were the first pan of dressing I had ever really loved.
If your mama make any type of dessert that I love, I will come. You probably won't even be there. She'll tell you, yeah, Deasia was over here early.
Don't tell me.
Let him mind his business. I'm not it, okay?
Okay, so speaking of relationships, segue. So me and Deasia.
Just call me what you gonna call me, okay?
Well, I don't want the whole world to start calling you that. It's a my name.
Anyway,
it's mine.
Somebody did that earlier, and it was like, oh, this is Deasia, and I was like, hey, stop telling people that's my name. Like, just don't do that. Don't do that.
So we was watching Basketball Wives on our pure ratchet whatever day this was, and I don't know, but like right after Basketball Wives, I'm assuming couples therapy or couples retreat comes on, because we kept getting that little clip of like next on this. And baby, each clip made us go, we should probably watch this. So what did we do? Binge 6 episodes of couples retreat.
Whoever did the audio and production
on episode 6 failed.
Trash.
Horrible.
Trash. I don't know what. And Twitter agreed with me. They was like, I thought I was the only one.
Oh my God. Listen. The music production was so loud. Like, do you have to talk, please?
It was a soundtrack.
I need you to talk.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Like, that's what that was.
No lie. I
had to real life read the caption to get through that episode. Like, who did that and why? But either way, sorry, that was probably real loud in y'all ear. But
that's how it was.
That's how it was. Yeah. So you guys have not seen it. It is a show based on the 6 couples, one of the people in the relationship being a celebrity of some sort. And they going through like why they're here and what they're trying to do to fix to make their relationship better, right? So we have Ronnie DeVoe and Shamari from Black, Boom Like an 808, in case y'all didn't know. And if you had not known, their previous parts of their relationship, they had an open relationship, and Shamari started like having a thing with a woman, and it got real serious, and you know they almost took their relationship apart, and now they're back, right? You have Nick.
I have questions about that too.
Oh, what?
Because I'm like, all right, when you say it's an open relationship, but only one of us is dating somebody else, is it really an open relationship, or I'm just letting you cheat on me and not caring?
I think he had the option too. He just did not want to.
Yeah, but that means we not really open. That means you want to be open, and I don't want to break up with you. So now I'm just letting you do this.
It was supposed to be fun, and then you went and started building a whole relationship with her, and she was like, the heck. So you can clearly say that is like a triggering moment for him. It doesn't sit well. Cool. They had 8 things. Then there's Nick Young. Is that his name? Nick Young, the former basketball player, and his wife.
What his name is? Sweaty.
Who?
Oh, listen. Ever been with a childish nigga?
Listen, grow up. I was so annoyed every time they
said, I know she got an attitude. I'ma just go be silly, make her laugh, and then we gonna sweep it under the rug. We are at a retreat for couples therapy. There is no rug. What is a hardwood floor, baby? I don't know what you talking about right now. What?
Not playing these games.
Just make you laugh. Okay, Biggie.
Listen, thank you. It's you thinking that this is okay, which means he been getting away with it, which means sis, you allowed it.
It's Styles P telling him like, man, go make this right, and him saying, I got you.
I'm gonna go make her laugh, and we gonna sleep like.
Nah, it was him being like, I know this, like she been taking care of the kids in the house the whole time I was in the league, and now she want to go back to school and she think I'm supposed to wake up to get the kids ready.
You spoil some of my listen.
First of all, if you don't lie to me and hire a nanny, just say you gonna do it and then hire a nanny.
Nah. We gotta have a discussion about this nanny, because clearly you be out here living your best life.
It could be a nanny. It could be a male nanny. One that I choose.
You might still be living your best life. I don't know. Okay, listen.
Honey.
We need to have discussion. I'm just saying, I think I would be on a little on a nanny thing with him because he was living his best life.
I feel like I would be on anything with him because, like, why you can't get up and make some cereal?
Yeah.
Fun time with dad in the morning. Cereals. They don't even tell you make pancakes. You just gotta make some cereals.
Cereals.
Just make some cereals. That's it. Like,
Okay, who else did we have in this?
we got
Styles P and his wife of 26 years.
Yeah, that's
they probably the most level-headed, but they've been married 26 years, so that makes sense.
I don't know that
to
I
me.
honestly believe they're level-headed.
I'm saying out of the bunch, I feel like they the most, like, their advice for others.
Like
yeah, together, like, I'm sure they got issues, which is why they're there, but they're like, some of the issues that the other couples have, they're like, we done been that past, so let me help you out with that because you dwelling on some stuff that's really not that important type of thing. So that's what I mean. Like, I guess maybe the most matured couple.
I was gonna say, I think at 26 years, they just know how to complimentary hold their partners with each other. Yeah. Like, they don't publicly be like, oh, we finna go at each other. They 26 years in, they like, I'm finna curse you out so you can get back. Hey, y'all! How y'all doing today? Like, they really don't.
Yeah.
They don't make nothing, like, most, like, wasn't it a question or something? Somebody was like, why is they even here?
Yeah.
Because nobody actually knows.
And then we found out that their daughter committed suicide, and that had really put a little strain on their relationship, whatever. So, like, it was nice to see them open up and talk about something personal, because, like they said, they weren't really being open. So that's cool. Then we had Claudia Jordan and said man whose name I can't remember.
We don't need to know his name.
Because that man said that he was not sexually attracted to Claudia. Fine ass.
Lady said, okay, are you physically attracted? No, I can't say that I am. That hurt me. It hurt all of us.
Listen, have you seen her?
No, this man.
Had he had been like if you'd have been like, I'm not sexually attracted to her in a way, like, it's some things about her that turns me off, like, you know, that's it. But I'm talking about solely just
like
looks,
she literally said, are you physically
just that?
Like, his issue is we're not having sex. She like, he don't touch me. Are you physically attracted? No. Why are you with me?
The reason they don't have sex is like a circle of stuff that I don't understand. So he's like, she's too focused on her laptop and work. She like social media. If y'all know, Claudia works via the internets and the interweb. That is her brand and butter. And he's like, well, she's always on there. And she's like, well, I'm always on there because he ain't paying me no attention.
If you would pull your dick out, then maybe I would put my laptop up. Bam. Ooh,
put it on the table.
Like, I understood at that point. I was like, distract me.
Just walk in the background. I'll be like, oh, gotta go. Bye-bye. You know, like,
press up on me. I'll be like, hey. Like, what?
And she want to have a baby. And it seemed as if he don't really want to have a baby.
I don't feel like he wants to.
It also doesn't seem like he really wants to commit. Because they very much have roommate vibes. Like, we've been together for 3 years. We know how it works. Like,
I feel like that was the biggest issue.
Yeah.
Because she's trying to work on things in a way of, like, I am willing to, like, adjust and change and learn to commit to you. And, like, there's some negotiating on both sides we got to do. And he's very much so, no. Like, it's my way and this is what I want you to fix. And I'm not going to consider adjusting nothing until you do X, Y, and Z. And she's like, well, why would I consider that if you're not even willing to, like, commit to me? Catch 22 here.
It's a circle. They just keep going on.
Circle of life.
Who else is a part of this? Oh, Jess Hilarious, whom I love because I love me some Jess.
I love Jess. That nigga gotta go.
That man gotta go. But you talking about a woman who can make a joke at any time, and you knew it was real when she wasn't cracking a joke. Like, when let me not say that. She cracked jokes to get through those awkward ass moments. Let me just make it funny. But, like, when she was truly upset
and over it,
them jokes was gone.
Or even the way that she joked. Like, there was her, like, playful, it's clearly a joke. And then there was her, like, I'm being sarcastic and a smart ass right now because if I don't, I'm gonna cry. Or I'm gonna punch you. Like, it's gonna be a problem here either way. So it was a very, like...
He was so cruel. Like, you cannot sit here and tell me publicly saying, oh, we don't love each other. Isn't, like,
at every chance
that he can get.
Unnecessary. Like, baby, I know you don't love me. It's okay. Like, we is here, like, to talk through things. I feel like people don't realize that. Like, there's a point in a relationship where even if my feelings for you are stronger, I can still respect the fact that
you're not there yet.
We're growing and learning.
And that was the thing. You could have been like, we in a process of it. Just don't hit me with I don't love her. That's pretty much what he said. And then it came, and it got to the part where they was on the love language test, and your reasoning for not wanting to do the love language test, that's based on you and how you your love language. Yours, not how you love on others, how you like to be loved. And the reason you like, I don't want to do this is because we don't love each other.
He literally said, I feel like this don't apply to me because I'm not in love with her. First of all, I don't know if y'all have ever taken the 5 love language quiz. I've taken it multiple times. Okay, we took it while we was watching it.
Yes.
So I was like, we should redo this, make sure we all know. Okay, this is how the quiz starts. Are you taking this for you, an adult, a child? An adult taking it for a child. Okay, this is what it first asks you, okay? Don't say nothing about is you in love? Do you love yourself? It don't ask you none of that, okay? Adult, child, adult taking it for a child. Then you get to the next screen. How would you describe yourself? Single, in a relationship. Buddy, you literally could have adult, single. It don't matter how she took hers. You could have adult, single, okay?
Because it's your love language.
I take that to mean he don't love himself.
That makes sense.
Why would you want to know your love language?
That makes sense.
Even if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm like, I'm gonna break up with you tomorrow. I would like to be able to tell your best friend how he needs to love me. Okay, that's what I want to be able to do.
That makes sense to me. So, what was the results of your love language test?
I am so when I be like, my stuff be right there, except for the 2 that I was like, I ain't never really got this in a relationship, so I don't know. I am physical touch first, and then followed very closely by quality time and words of affirmation. Mine was like. Literally, physical touch was 27, I think, and then quality time is 22, and words of affirmation was 21.
Mine was like right 35, 20, big gaps in between those.
What's your top ones?
Quality time was my top one. And I think the second one, list them off again, is quality time.
Quality time, words of affirmation, gifts, physical touch, and acts of service.
I think it was acts of service.
These make sense for me, for you.
I think it was acts of service was second. Physical touch was like 4th, which also makes sense for me if you know me.
I was like, you.
5 was
gifts.
5 was gifts. I like a good gift though. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know where I think mine was. Yeah, I think 5 was gifts for me too.
Like, but that service, that acts of service, really, I think that one probably changed from the first time I took one because I feel like now in my life I be feeling very overwhelmed and very stressed out and be like, somebody please help me do something. So when people just do it, just to do it, I be like, yay, thank you so much. Definitely. You took this weight off of my shoulder.
I also wonder if, like, when I was doing it, some of the stuff I was like, is this acts of service or is this quality time to me? Like, my own perception, I feel like some things that are considered acts of service I would view as quality time because you would have to be around me to know that, like, I need your help with this, and I'm probably not going to say it. So, like, you being there is like,
that makes sense. Like, but I feel like quality time, see, my biggest gripe is I'm too busy. That probably, you talking about, and that ain't even petty, but reasons why you don't date a person. I'm too busy because me, I am a busy person. I got 4 podcasts and a 9 to 5 and a coaching. So like I am busy, and if I can make time for you, and all you do is work.
All I'm gonna say is, if you ain't never had new codes, then I don't really want to hear you don't have. Obama had new codes, and Michelle never missed a date.
Listen. Just make the time, and then my quality time is. I don't even really need us to do shit. I just need you to be present. Yeah, like, I just need you to be in the space.
Because if I like you, I like your energy.
Yes.
So I really just like want to know that your energy is there. But also that's why I was like, mine is physical touch because literally random little things like you're here. Like, oh hey, like you could do not be like. He likes me. This is good. Like it's not even like, I feel like people think physical touch means like, oh, you have to, and like for some people it is. For some people it is. But this is even in terms of friendship. Like, first time I knew we was friends, we was like sitting on the couch. And I was like, I think I like put my foot close. And you was like, so. Chelle stopped me.
Okay, but you gotta preface that with, I struggle. with people touching on me,
Listen,
right?
No,
Like
it's real, and it's something that I don't think about.
It's a real thing, and I've actively been working on it. But she was on the couch. She like stretched her foot out, and it hit me, and I let it sit there for like 3 minutes before I said something. I looked at it, I was like, okay, look.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. She was like, no, it's okay. We're here now. But I was like,
but your foot is there. It's been there for about 3 minutes now.
And meanwhile, I didn't be like, oh, I'm comfortable. I don't know. Listen.
But it's really like the only people I really want to touch upon is like whomever I'm in love with. And then because of how my brain is set up, it takes me a long time to fall for you. So to me, that's just like a level of vulnerability that allowed you in this space for me to be that comfortable to lay upon you is a thing. And I'm not a very vulnerable person. Like all these walls, whatever. So if you broke all them walls to get here,
then you like, all right, go ahead.
Then we're here.
Here's my hand.
Then I'm gonna kill you because now I'm really like you and I'm invested. So if we break up, now you gotta die.
So that okay. Don't say that on camera.
Okay, you don't have to die.
Hypothetically, we would not. But I feel like when I first took it, my words of affirmation was like number one. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that went down because of like life experience. Like people talking a good game and being like, oh, you're telling me all these things I want to hear.
No, that makes sense.
But then being like,
I think that moved down for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hear.
It's still high. It's still like my top 3.
It's like, still tell me these things. Mm-hmm. Sort of. But like, don't just be talking my head off. Yeah. Like, I can't stand, oh, Lord. You ever talk to a person and they know the right things to say. The gaslight be so real. And they say it in a good way to be like, I'm talking about the good way. Like, you did something wrong, they be like, I know I messed up in this and I really need to work on me and moving forward.
And they tell you all the things that I'm going to do.
And you be like, this is it for tomorrow to be on there and say, like, at this point, I don't even really want to hear shit. Like, I just want you to show me. If I mention that I don't like something, and then you continue to do it, is a problem. You can tell me sorry 11 times, but if you're going to do the same action...
That ain't words of affirmation to me. You apologizing and shit for stuff that you've done. Words of affirmation for me is you reminding me that I'm, like, important to you. That you appreciate things that I've done. Or, like, that still is important, but people saying that and then still not showing it. Like, you can also tell me, like, oh, I appreciate that you show up for me in this way. But then, like, take it for granted.
Yes.
And then you constantly, like, now you're always expecting me and wanting me to do this, but you have no real value when it comes to me or, like, how I show up with you.
I was just playing myself. I was like, oh, this brain messed up. I want to fix it. And now I realize I'm being on camera fixing this brain.
I mean, who
gonna check me, boo?
I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah, so, like, that's why, like, there's certain versions of words of affirmation that are still very important to me.
Yes.
But like that physical touch and quality time, I think because those also go hand in hand. Mm-hmm. We're like, just, you know,
you gotta be around me to touch me.
You gotta be around me to touch me, and like gentle touches to be like, I see you. You don't even have to be there and linger long. Just I see you, and like let me go on the fucking Target runs with you.
Yo, let me tell you, like going to the store, if I can be truly goofy with you, we gonna go real far. Cause I remember just going into the store not too long ago and was just in the aisles like clowning, and they were like, "This would." Yes, and then they hit it with me. I was like, "See, you know what? This
that's the thing. Like somebody who allows you space to be comfortable and be yourself, and they don't like antagonize or trigger or shut it down. Where I could just like, as silly as I want to be, or moody as I want to be, or
open
as I want
like
to be. It's just like, and I'm gonna be in there like whatever. Like even people being like, I know sometimes like just get your food, and then like we gonna sit and watch a movie. Yes, this is what I'm missing.
You know what that does? It deserves a shot.
Does it?
It does.
All right, let's do that.
Time for round 2. What is that?
I don't know.
What was that noise?
I was like, and then I was going, and then it came out together. I don't know what you want. Hey, Nate, tell them what this. Come on.
Tell them what it. Come on,
shit.
Come on, auntie.
Listen,
grandma.
Get up. Come on.
You know your name.
What's your name?
Why is it always? Listen, I know I had felt official auntie status because I coach the girls. I don't know, but I don't remember nobody's name.
Because you come in and your girls all have the same last ending of the name, and I'm not going.
It's all the yuhs.
It's a Kaya somewhere.
It's a yuh. All the name. I had a team full of yuhs.
Like,
no lie, like 7, 8 of them was like something yeah, duh. It was all. I'd be like the you know your name. Come here, let's just.
The one with the long nails.
The one with the lashes.
The one with half your hair done and half your hair like this. Come on, we're not gonna learn your names like that. Okay.
I love my babies, but they be knowing.
What's that?
Anywho, this second shot I just called last night. Cause that's what I was thinking in my head. But it also made me go, because you was thinking beachy, because this includes the Kettle One cucumber mint, some peach bitters, and some simple syrup?
Triple sip.
Oh, triple sip. So like sweet, citrus, and I feel like on your last night, it made us think of beach and island, and I felt like the last night you might not want to get too effed up because you got an early morning flight. So I feel like this sounds like a good thing to drink on your last night.
Maybe, because then you get those drinks and you be like...
They be like, I didn't think it was going to do much. And then you be like, blah, blah, blah.
I be like, I'm making it to the airport drunk. Y'all will be all right.
Whew.
I particularly like this.
I'm not mad. It got the last inch tastes like medicine.
It's
but
a triple sec.
The beginning tastes like all cucumber.
Mine tastes cucumber and peach.
I think the medicine part was the peach for me.
Oh, it tastes like the peach sweet ones.
Speaking of last nights.
What happened?
Ray J's last night should have been that versus battle. Like, he probably don't need to perform.
Well, why? Because it's not his fault that y'all singing his songs.
Let us sing your song.
Let anybody sing their song.
I just don't need the live okay, so as y'all know, we're a little late, but we was not gonna talk about this, okay?
Especially because it's the aftermath of everybody having comments, including him. Hey, bro, you listen. I feel like you knew you couldn't say when you came out here. So why you get up there acting confused? Did you heard your own vocal? Maybe he ain't never heard his own vocal before.
Without the studio?
Yeah, is that possible?
Like, okay, here's my thing. And this is no shade, because just let it go. When Ray J gave us that, I feel like that was natural pre-auto-tune vocals, right? You're younger, you probably ain't, that voice probably ain't really dropped yet.
Yeah.
You know, you had this. After that, you was pretty much giving us rap sing songs. So, you know, like, wait a minute.
You know what song he didn't sing that I really love?
What's that?
Melody.
Everybody likes Melody, and I feel like I don't remember this song.
Melody, I see that I love you. See,
you know what that would have made to his daughter. Ain't her name Melody?
Yes.
That would have made
and
sense.
And you could have sung that in your whisper. Melody. See, nobody knows what your voice sounds like in that tone.
So what I'm going to give Ray J is, Ray J going to give you a hit. He going to give you a good song.
Yes.
But the original version of One Wish wasn't vocally strong. So I didn't expect you to come out here and sing this song vocally well in general, live. And I also don't feel like Ray J practices craft, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just think he's moved on from that. He does Raycon and, you know, reality TV and like, I just don't feel like his main focus is singing. So you not really practicing makes sense to me as to why you brought all these distractions on stage to distract us from your vocals, right? So,
but why you couldn't just be your own hype man, right? You feel me? Like, if I was like, okay, I had hits, I know I'm not a singer, but what I am is a partier and hype man, then I'm gonna be like, DJ, play my shit. And you go, One Wish, hey, y'all, hit that, y'all. You see how they singing our stuff? Like, that's how I would be.
Sammy coming out here talking about the one wish. She hit that run.
Hey, young lion.
Yo, Sammy hit that run.
Listen.
And then did it over and
over.
Like,
and then came and did it in your face. Disrespect. I'm not going to say One Wish. Hey.
He was like, go ahead and put that out because you ain't got no other hits. Now, no shade, Henny. I had forgotten, Henny. Sammy, I had forgot about some of your songs. When you said that, I was like, what?
I would like to know why all of them R&B Negroes
was so hostile.
Why you got so much animosity?
These thug ass niggas.
Why we out here?
What you out here doing, these thug ass
niggas? Let's get bucking and ready to fight at the Verzuz. And we R&B, so you sing love songs. Like, you spin around in the rain.
Pleasure P was here for all the smoke.
You spin around in the rain and do this. Okay, I feel like...
What you do?
Okay,
do it one more time. What you do?
With the shirt. That's what they do.
You know what that remember Kevin Hart.
That's what you got. That's what you do. You can't come up on stage talking spicy. Like, everybody's spicy.
But it was like Sammy really kicked that off, though. Like, he really kicked that off.
I mean, I feel like...
That man came out here.
And this bout.
It's like, why was you so, like... Why?
I
don't even have any words. Like, why?
You know how with boxing, it'd be like, your middleweight and then your heavyweight champs. I feel like they was on cards. And, like, Sammy and Mario was on, like...
Yes, they was on the card.
But that was, like, they was on the card together. So, like... Sammy was like the middleweight champ, and then Mario was like your heavyweight champ. But they came in the same bus together, and I'm saying, and then like it was them versus everybody, like WWE cage match, and they was like, here we go, it's gonna get crazy, and they won somehow.
Shout out to Bobby V for coming out and singing Blackberry Molasses.
Okay.
That's
not a song.
That's our song. Y'all don't know how much you listen to that song, but I really would have liked. And I don't know, but I'm very curious to know where the rest of the members of Mr. went. If he had brought out them other 3 members, I would have asked who they were, but then 2, once I realized who they was, I'd have been so excited to be like, oh, our song needs to do a version of like one hit wonders.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of them I would like to know.
Especially the like.
They don't need to be an hour long. They could be 30 minutes. They like
how you got there and then your downfall. Like, what was you one hit because they just stopped messing with you, or was you one hit because of something that like?
Because I really want to know. Like, was it like Beyonce and the girls? Was they just like Bobby V was really what we was going for? And we just needed him to have somebody else to get him out there. Was that a put together group for the record label?
What we have learned is that all boy bands are put together groups. Apparently
some of the girl bands too.
But I'm saying, like, you always think that like boy bands, like outside of Boys to Men, I feel like every other boy band that I've heard of has been put together. Like, it's normally not weird.
Jodeci? Because we know Katie and Jodo.
Well, they was brothers. Yeah, so Boys to Men, Jodeci, H-Town, R.I.P. Dino. But like, I feel like everybody else. What? New Edition was put together.
No, they wasn't. They all grew up in the same neighborhood.
But they were put together because Ronnie DeVoe wasn't part of that. They had to go get him. Yeah, I'm about to say they had to go get him, but the other four knew each other.
Okay.
And then once that, then they had to go get Johnny Gill, so that was kind of like an addition.
So like your originals.
I didn't include New Edition actually, but because I was like, oh, it was just Ronnie.
Yeah, but like outside of them, literally every other boy band has just been some do. You come here, and I know the girl bands do it too, but like, y'all don't like each other.
It was a lot of animosity on that stage, but let's get to the main event.
Let's not get to that.
Let's go. What? Yeah.
Let's not get to watermelon because.
Here's the funny thing. Let me tell you how
you ruined your fineness for me.
He did that?
When you came out there and said,
that nigga said,
no. Oh my God, we were rooting for you.
We were all rooting for you. No, here's the funny part. I actually wasn't. I don't mean that in a bad way. So before they had really announced it, one of my other podcasts was like, oh, rumor has it that they talking about doing a Marion versus Mario. Who you going? I was like, Mario.
Mario gonna clean the floor with you.
And he was like, what? I thought she was gonna say a Mario. I said on paper, a Mario got the more hits. I was like, but performance, Mario finna win. So like, I went into this like, this is gonna be a good show in general. Okay, it's what I was thinking.
Here's what I thought. I was like, vocally, I have loved Mario for a long time. Okay, long time lover, first time caller. Okay, so I was like, he gonna sweep the floor. Performance-wise, I actually thought on Marion with his little dance. I went to give me better dance.
I went to Millennium.
You didn't even dance correctly.
I went to the Millennium tour and I got to see them both. So maybe I just had this.
Okay, you had like prerequisite
inkling because I'm like, Mario can dance. Mario is smooth as dancer. Like he more like like I'm gonna hit this. Marion is like, I'm a dancer. Like I'm gonna be out here spinning circles and shit around here.
But I figured that like if you're coming into a battle And what we know for you is that you are the dancer, right? Okay, even if we go way back to B2 of the K's, right? Okay, you have always and consistently been the dancing nigga. That is what your... Actually, I take that back. Raz B was the dancing nigga.
Raz B.
You was the fine dancing nigga. Okay,
Yeah.
stay in your bag.
Yeah.
Let you have your...
Lil
When you-
Fizz
girl,
was
you
the
messed up
rapper
when you-
light-skinned guy, and J Boog was just the foul one who talked on the
talked
track.
real soft.
Come on.
Okay, that's what
Everybody got to play their part.
Stay in your lane. Just stay right over here. Stop trying to get in the little, I'm going fast. Don't go over there.
It was the
Nobody
stages. So,
passes.
like, when we was waiting for undercards to finish, and then D-Ray had to do a
whole
random
set.
stand, a whole set
Shout
for
out to
out.
D-Ray. D-Ray Chicago also
Chicago.
came
Oh,
out.
he's so Chicago.
That Chicago come out so quick. I was like, wow, is this what we're all like?
Yes.
And it has to be because we all recognize what it is.
Yes.
Like,
And I laughed because one of my agents at work just said that to me. She was like, it's so funny, Chelle. You have your moments. You be like, professional Chelle, and then Chicago Chelle come right on.
Yeah.
I was like, do I?
Y'all
Okay.
welcome, world. You're welcome.
We are a blessing.
No, tell y'all.
But then we get them, and it was we were like, okay, Marion finna come out here. He finna sage the stage. He finna clear it up.
I expected Janae Aiko level chakra healing bowls. Have you ever seen Janae Aiko?
No.
Janae Aiko literally be like, I'm setting up my healing bowls. Triangle. Okay, she got to vibe in.
At least I thought like that was gonna be Kenny, because he missed the unbothered. She's like, let me clear my space. We here. Cat Williams was like, this dancing is.
This man.
But it was like, okay, he came out here. It was Mario giving him his flowers up front. And then, here's my question. I was wondering if he was giving him his flowers and was, like, intentionally going to bring out the B2 fakes, right? Or was he, like, depending on how he respond, I'm going to bring out the B2 fakes?
I feel like he was going to bring them out, but it probably would have been later on.
Into the
some,
show.
like, playful.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I know you said you're not going to do these, so I got your boys here. Like, I feel like it would have been playful.
It was Mario's original, like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, oh, so we're just taking the energy from the first half and bringing it into the second half. And then Mario came out, boom, swinging real hard with the B2 fakes. And for 2.7 seconds, you couldn't have told me that wasn't the other members of B2K, okay?
Where did you find 3 dudes to dress up in early 2000s?
He said, I got money. Who want to do this?
You're right. I feel like he paid. I don't even feel like he knew them. I feel like on the drive-in, he was like, hey, yo, y'all want to be on TV real quick?
I mean,
because they're in LA, so you could find somebody trying to be on TV.
They might have been. He had backup dancers. It might have been his dancers. Women.
Chicks, yeah.
Listen, easy. I know some dancers. It's LA. It's LA.
That's why I said they in LA. He could have easily written down to anybody want to be on TV. I got $50.
Found them. It don't take much to find some all white. Throw that sucker on. But for like 2.6 seconds, I kid you not, I was like, did he really bring out the other members?
And the craziest thing was, I was like, B2K real petty if y'all came out knowing he don't want.
And then they got petty on Instagram, so they could have just came out. They could have just came out.
The aftermath.
Wait, no, because let's get better. Then it was Omarion coming out here and dragging his brother into this watermelon thing.
Why would you bring Orion and his fine self and ruin him for me? Don't ruin it for me. You didn't even get a sexy fruit. I'm still mad about this. You didn't come out with no. You didn't even get like a whole watermelon or bust open a cantaloupe and just let it drip down. You gave me none of this. You gave me no real fruit porn. Okay? You gave me a fucking watermelon. A slice of watermelon. And she was like, you didn't even slurp it. You didn't even.
Orion was one to work,
though.
Orion was one
to
work.
But Omarion, who's our main attraction, you out here biting it. Don't touch me. You in your mouth, don't touch me. That was sexy?
Because the filmmaker, after he done did bite, slurp, here, a regular person in the audience in the midst of COVID, take this watermelon.
Hey, sis, whoever took that watermelon, something wrong with you.
Like, what do you do? Do you eat it?
Don't. You can't preserve it. Like, why do I want this? I probably would have threw it at. What are you doing?
I would like to mention that we re-upped on this, and the less Club soda, the better this tastes.
So it was definitely diet is what.
The club soda was killing it. Don't add that part. So then he got down and started to F-U-C-K, the microphone.
Which also, you're ruining yourself for me. Because
And
I wasn't
singing
excited
off
about that.
Key.
There was nothing about his little body roll on the microphone that made me excited.
It was Mario shading him the whole freaking show.
Man said, this y'all king? No, it's not.
He said you better get out here and dance for these women. That's it. I don't know why you. I mean, you better sing for these women. I don't know what you.
Okay, hear me out. This is why I'm saying like, he is a dancing dude. Do you know how many body rolls you could have gave me? And I would.
He had 17 wardrobe changes,
hair changes,
and hair changes. He Ray J'd that.
I ain't never seen a man change his hair so. Like, especially because you got locks. Don't normally you just want your locks to sit where they at? Like, when I have my, the braids, they here. We not finna, if I got to keep adjusting you, we gotta have to stop and do something for real. This man said, and we're here. 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 Back here. Now here.
It was this.
Listen.
What was that to touch?
Yes, dude. Listen. Why did he body roll on the ground to this microphone and it was not even sexy? Why was nothing that he did sexy?
There, the problem is you did so much, right? You did all of this. And then Mario came out and just was like, let me woo, woo, woo. And then go back into his section.
What was it? What did he do? Hit it for me one more time. And the key of Mario goes,
woo, woo, woo. And then, I'm sorry. After he wooed you, he hit you with a Mario. So you won't forget. That's what I did.
Because you can't spell a Mario
without Mario. Listen.
Period.
So then
it's Jeremiah embarrassing us.
I love how the peoples was like, well, y'all know Jeremiah had the vocal things. He had really bad case of COVID and all this. I was like, but he couldn't.
Mario said don't do it. He literally said don't do it.
Don't do
Don't
it.
sing. Don't do it. Just don't. Don't do it.
Then Tank came out with his sleepy eyes. You know what? I realized that's...
Y'all Hey, no, I'm not letting you get away with that shit. Y'all cannot see the bottom parts of us, but the way Chelle just moved and this chair. Wait a minute. Wait.
No,
Tank is.
Tank is married.
I know you're married. I mean, people clearly have hall passes and open marriages.
It's something about his eyes. He got the droopy, sleepy eyes. It is just.
They always look bedroom ready.
Don't they?
That's what it is. It's be the.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And I feel like if you see him in real life, you never gonna know, like, are you looking at me? Are you looking at my coochie? Do I really care either way?
You're undressing with your eyes. I'm okay with all of that.
It's okay.
But he came out and he was like, this ain't my verses, which made me go, I need a Tank verses.
Yes.
And it's gonna be.
Who did we say?
We said Jamie.
Oh yeah, Tank and Jamie. And then
which is hard because he wrote a lot of his songs, I believe.
And vice versa though.
Yeah.
Like they all on each other's backgrounds. They the only two people who do background for each other.
If not him, I would like to see, if it's not with him, I would like to see Genuine. And I only say that because that's who he truly, truly look up to as like an R&B person.
So did Usher let everybody know?
What?
Stop playing with me with this versus stuff.
Oh, you talking about on his tiny
desk?
His little teeny desk? First of all, if you didn't know not to play with Usher, that's your own fault. I don't know.
Cause Marion went up there and danced, but
nah, but that's not the same
Usher
thing.
vote.
That's not the same thing.
Y'all saying Chris gonna go up there?
No, we didn't say no.
Because we had a discussion. Let's talk about this. I would love to see a versus between Chris Brown and Usher, but I'm going to tell you Usher's gonna win. Now, for one, vocally he's going to win,
period.
And then secondly, he's going to win because Chris has a lot of great songs. He really do. He had a lot of good songs, but Usher got a lot of classic hits. And that's
albums.
But I'm just saying, if we're locking this into 20 songs, Chris Brown got a plethora of good songs. Mm-hmm. That's not a lie. Name me 20 hits of Chris Brown.
There.
Like, he got 20 good songs. You can be like, no guidance. You can say, excuse me, miss. You can, no, excuse me, miss, yo. You can say, pop it. You can say, dun dun, whatever these fucking, I know these, like, you can say all these songs. They're good songs. But against Usher's classic 20 hits.
Because here's the thing about it. Chris Brown's biggest hits is still an Usher album. You get what I'm saying? Like Usher got whole albums, did every song on there.
And now
I don't care what you put against it.
Now let me add in Chris Brown, and I don't mean this, but he on Mariana shit because he's more of a dancer, right? So like he gonna be out here flipping on stages and doing a lot.
And I love Chris Brown vocally. Like I've seen him live so many times. Vocally, Chris Brown is a beast.
Really?
Still, yes. Vocally, Chris Brown can sing down. Like he'd be like, all right, I'm here. So I don't think that
I get distracted by the lisp.
He's worked on that.
He did over the years.
But it's also a matter of like vocally.
It was the beginning years. I hit a lisp, so I can't get past that.
Usher sing effortlessly. Yeah. Like Usher hit a falsetto and just be sitting there. Nigga be just sitting there eating a charcuterie board. Like
all I need Usher to do, he ain't got to dance. I just need him to get a stool and sit on it enough where one leg can hit on the floor and the other one in the seat and just sing. I don't need shit else.
I need Usher to come in. Yeah, man. Hey, it's a
wrap. And smile. As soon as you do, yeah, man.
I don't know what else. We're done. Chris Brown don't even appeal to me no more. It's too much cocaine. Too much cocaine. That's nothing. Not that you do the cocaine, do your thing, but I'm not. Listen, what? I'm not even sure that I want to see him.
I would like to see Chris Brown at concert, though. I'm not gonna hold you. I have not seen. I know he's gonna put on a show and it's gonna be great. But up them two, and I'm only picking them two because everybody want to see them. But Usher's mopping the floor with this.
Because lest we forget this 40-year-old man with his Vegas residency, keeping up with a whole stripper and like dancing around the stage. Like, please stop acting like Usher is just at home.
Then this level up of skating. I don't even know why this became a thing.
Imagine
but
Usher just slide across the stage.
You ever just watch Usher skate? My man's. Have you been skating your whole life? Is this a new venture? Because you're just too smooth.
First of all, can you stop skating? Imagine him skating and just singing.
I think he did that in his residency. That's my.
I know. Like I don't. Hey.
Who told you this? I feel like he was like I was having this self-care moment. I just started skating. And I realized I enjoyed the space, so I incorporated it into my show. And now you just got like, cause what?
I feel like Usher was one day at home watching ATL, and he was like, "I'm from Atlanta. I should know how to skate."
If he don't, I ain't saying he don't, but you can tell. Like watching him skate now, tell me he been skating his whole life. He could have started last year.
I feel like he probably took the kids skating and was like, "Oh, I got to make sure I know what I'm doing before we be out here," because.
And now he just live at the skating rink.
Shout out to all the skaters because there is something very special.
It is
about like seeing people skate. And I think also because Chicago got its own skate culture.
Yeah.
So like there is something special about like truly watching somebody skate. And, like when they know it, like it's just
it be like not hitting anybody. For me, they be that groove.
It be
they
not
just
hitting this.
No, they don't even hit that. They just be cruising. You be on your way. They just go around.
They only so slow. Just one time, and then now they around the whole round. How did you do this?
I got a scurry 17
legs. How dynamic body is this?
They be like kick 10 feet, kick 10 feet. Right. I'm like two.
And now I'm backward skating. How did we turn around?
How did we get here?
When did we do that? I don't understand.
Then they do the crossover, like they ice skate. You be like,
you have somebody who know how to skate come get you to skate with them, and all of a sudden your body knows how to do these moves.
No,
what is the magic?
Not
of this?
Never.
I had somebody who was like a great skater, like randomly out of there. They was like, "Come on, I got you." I was like, "I can stay afloat. I'm gonna be here staying afloat." He was like, "No, I got you." All of a sudden, bitch. I'm out here like magic, like my body.
You know what it is because I think that's a fluidity thing. Because I feel like when you're a new skater or you're learning to skate, you watch the floor and you watch your feet, and you're just going. But when if somebody's guiding you, you try to match their guide. So I think it's more of a fluidity thing that gets you to do that.
I think they do.
Yeah, because I remember doing that. Magic. I remember doing that, and people be like, "Don't look down, like look uphill with me," and just glad. And I'm like, okay, no, but I feel like that's the same way you think of stepping.
I was just thinking that, like, that's listen. Even though skating is a little bit easier because I be like, I don't want to fall on my face and, like, hit myself in the head. Stepping, listen, I be like, I'm trying to let you lead. I miss. I had been trying. I be trying. It don't always work. I be like, don't spin me. But I like being spent. But only, like,
I be like, whoa.
It's a lot. And then there's different styles of stepping. So you be having to know like what style of stepping. My grandparents are the best. They got two completely like it's west side stepping versus south side stepping, and somehow they make it look so beautiful. Like it's the most wonderful thing. But outside of that, I'd be like, hey.
All in all, Mario won. Jeremiah need not sing. Tank Hey Boo. And
Okay, what was our other verses that we said? Tyrese and
it was Tyrese.
See, I said we should have wrote this down.
You did. But you know we were supposed to record. So
we're not gonna bring up old shit. I'm not bringing up old shit.
I forgot. Oh, our original thing said it should have been Mario or Lloyd. That's what
Mario
that
and
was.
Lloyd.
That would have been a
that
good
would've been
matchup.
great. Tyrese, do we have Tyrese and Genuine actually? I know who gonna win, but that ain't the point.
I'm like,
in terms of who they would go against,
it was either Tyrese or Tank and Genuine. I think
Tank and Jamie got to do it. And can y'all just do it like versus concert?
Yeah, I could take that. I mean, if they all versus concerts.
Now, but I mean, can they do like D'Angelo was like D'Angelo and Friends?
Oh,
it really wasn't a versus.
It was just like uplifting
that's what I would
man
want
moment.
from like Tank and Genuine. I mean, Tank and.
I like that idea.
Jamie.
I like that idea. I do.
Do like a 2000s male review.
I'd pay for that.
Absolutely.
I would pay to see that.
Absolutely. Because
also unsung, I'm still sticking by this One Hit Wonder collection. Pay me later for this idea. I just want you to know when you edit this episode, if you don't go find this clip and insert.
Why he did that?
And then they zoomed in on him. It was.
It's that his brother was in the back, like, man.
Turn it up. No,
he wasn't. His
oh
brother was
wait. You know, we forgot to talk about. We're gonna have to do some more times in this episode.
What happened?
That BET award.
Oh, baby.
'Cause baby, you got what I need.
Hey, Carisha girl, I'm on your side.
I wasn't even gonna talk about her. I was actually gonna talk about this Diddy tribute.
That's part of the Diddy tribute. It's her sign.
I wasn't gonna talk about her.
I'm on your
And
side.
her hey poppy
Support the
sign
nigga to give you
because
$500,000 a month. Get a sign.
if you like it, honey, I love it. But
I like $500,000 a month. What you mean?
it was Diddy and this tribute
It
with
was
nobody.
Lil' Kim.
It was Lil' Kim missing everything.
It was Shine.
It was Shine.
Shout out to Shine. Shout out to the president of Belize because I don't know.
Busta
who.
came out, but do you think
why?
Mary and Casey talked to each other backstage?
Absolutely.
I got questions, but I feel like you really burned some bridges with people because this should have included Total. This should have included 112.
Where was
this
Faith?
should include Faith was there. But she did not Missing You.
Oh, okay, you're right. You're right.
It should have included I said 112. Mace. It should have included Mace.
It should have paused. Should have. The fact that Mace does not talk to you. The fact that Mace, your number one hit maker, the whole first part of your career is given to him. You gave us nothing. He didn't even give you the video. You know when people like
Playing
I
in the
may
back.
support you, but I ain't coming to this. And,
Yeah.
Hey, 30 seconds. You know what? It was always an honor and privilege working with Diddy. He
Nothing.
said, "Don't call me no more. Don't text me no more." That's what he said.
All right, what you giving this drink?
I'm gonna give a 4. It was very refreshing, especially that second round.
The second round was better than the first
So I'm
round.
gonna give a 4.
X-Nator Club Soda.
Don't
I'm
give
gonna
a
give it a 3.5.
Okay.
I was gonna give it a 3, and then we took out the club soda, and I was like, I like it more. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.5. If you guys have any drink suggestions, make sure you drop those below. Make sure you follow us on all of our social medias.
Like, comment, subscribe, share. Anything else for the people?
And then that's it.
All right, we gonna see y'all next week for real. For reals this time.
We're gonna do our best.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Oh, I didn't do this. I lied.
That's my bye, but that's okay. Ed can never leave us again. No, I'm just playing.
I was like, what's that? My quick crunchy news. Let me tell you what happened. These niggas tore up a Carnival cruise ship because of a threesome. I heard about this.
On 3 floors, wasn't it? It was like on each floor or something like that, right?
They set the cruise ship up. Somebody got mad. They was on vacation. They was like, you down? I'm down. They had a little threesome you did. Somebody partner did not know said threesome happened. Found out when they was at the white party and sent it up.
I don't know why 60 people got involved.
Because, it was probably like a family. Somebody was there with their family. Like, so if it's a cruise, it's somebody's family reunion. And they found like the one person that wasn't there with their family. It was like, you trying to get out? And they was like, shit. And yeah, and then they was like, coochie everything. And it wasn't all hot, yo. Not all hot. How do you tear up a cruise ship?
Easy.
Why you ain't just gonna have your own threesome? Why were you really upset?
Like, cruise ships are so large.
I would like to know how they found out.
That part. That part. That's the part.
Because if I had enough time to go do this, then that means you be wandering around doing your own thing on this cruise ship. So I'm trying to figure out
Absolutely.
how you found out. Why do we have to tear the club up?
You
On the
don't want no
cruise ship.
problems.
I did not on the cruise ship. You are ruining my vacation. Get out of here. Now we can't even go to the next island. We gotta go dock somewhere and like get arrested. Why we did that? Like, you know,
Because they did that.
I don't like it. I don't like it. The people who ruined the cruise ship and Diddy all need to go have like. Okay, but Diddy really a fool. Like how you be that mean to that many people? You got a whole 20 years worth of career that
So
nobody
like
showed
the
up
total
for.
thing I'm wondering did not happen because Pam be like, I'm not out here singing no more.
But Pam, I feel like
I feel like
still
for
would've
that
come.
moment you would have performed though. Like I mean,
Because she came to another one prior to that.
yeah, like what they did that 25-year reunion thing.
Yeah.
So I felt like you would at least showed up for that. 112. I feel like you should.
There's only 2 of them in 112 though.
But if you doing a show like this, I feel like the full would have came out and just
First of all, even if they didn't, let's not act like Drew Hill ain't switch out 7 members. So them 2 coming on stage, and normally it was Slim leading anyway.
You didn't know the difference.
We would not have cared, okay?
But also, when it comes to these big performances, the original members usually come out. When Drew Hill do their thing, they got a whole section where the original members are there to perform, and the other ones take a step back where they play back up. You want Jazz come out? When Jazz come out,
Can we give credit because he lost a good amount of weight? Like
that's why I
important.
said cut that out. When Jazz come out, they give him his moment. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I don't know what their relationship is like, but obviously it's cool enough to have him come out for special things, and it don't be no. If they
Because
do,
at the end of the day, we're gonna get this bag. If I hate you enough to not even care about getting a bag,
Who was it? Devontae? He wasn't there for the.
if I hate you enough to not care about getting the bag,
but I think at this point people just used to seeing 3 people with jealousy because he been gone for a long time.
Well, I thought JoJo been gone for a long time too.
Well, he was out for because he was having them seizures and shit. I don't think he was out because he was falling out with
Yeah.
people. Yeah, but like I'd rather you give me them 3 than add a replacement. Like I don't want the replacement.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we ever in life was ever to get a Destiny's Child moment, at some point I would like to see everybody but Farrah.
Diddy think everybody but J-Lo and Carisha was sitting in the audience. I'm not over this. She was a writer. Because you know, like, the writers back in the day give you one song and then that's it.